Hey, Dr. Juice here. Got another episode of Juice TV. We're bringing you episodes to help you learn how to catch more fish and to get more game like deer, and primarily using the sense of olfaction. Now, we've talked about my father was a commercial fisherman for flathead catfish with set lines on the Mississippi River, southern Minnesota. He was using scent that he'd brew, and so I grew up with it, and that's some of the scent I was using in my own fishing. But then I went off to medical school and also was pursuing a master's degree in anthropology, studying medicine men in other cultures and their healing techniques to help heal humans. So I traveled down to Central America. I actually drove a pickup truck all the way down there and started doing research. But some of these medicine men had other jobs. They'd get paid through barter, and one of them, Zakar, was a fisherman, and he was using scent, and so it reminded me of my father. And he would use some potions that he'd brew up out of the jungle and put it on shreds of cloth, and kind of like a set line. He'd use decoy type cord, tie it to a mangrove, just the shred of cloth with the scent on it, and he'd catch bandirudos. It kind of looked like our catfish, but he would catch them. One of his other baits was pieces of chicken that had been killed by vampire bats, because they wouldn't eat those. You know, and I'm not going to tell you if that's in the Dr. Juice formula, but anyway, I brought some of those ingredients back to put into the Dr. Juice formula, and sure enough, they were catching North American fish as well as Central American fish. Now, Zakar here, he'd brew these ingredients up, and he had methods to keep them on the shred of cloth that he had down in there. And we were taking dugout canoes. I don't know if you've canoed in them, but they are tough. Made out of a log, and they're real tippy. I went out once by myself down around the bend. These are Amazon type rivers, really deep, with lots of mangroves along the side. Problem is you don't want to go in the mangroves because it's full of poisonous snakes. And I'm down about a mile from the village, and a great big boil of water surfaced, and something was following me. I thought it was an alligator. Sharks travel up from the ocean into this river, and I got pretty scared. I found a stump because I wasn't going to go into the poison snake area. And then I thought, well, I got my daredevil here. I guess I'll cast. If I hook that alligator in the tongue, maybe it'll go the other way. He went away. It started raining, getting dark. I got back, and they said, oh, around the bend down there, that was a dugong. You don't have to worry about them. They won't hurt you. But yeah, they're twice as big as your canoe. And then I finally found out what they meant was a sea cow. They were a manatee. And he said they'd save you. They'd push you into the mangroves. They might break your ribs, but they know you're a mammal, and so they're going to save you by pushing you in there. But I'm glad that didn't happen because of the poison snakes. But they also said when they catch them in nets, the young ones have two breasts just like females, human females, and they blush and they cover their breasts. And it may be the reason the mermaid stories developed for sailors that had been at sea for a long time.